Fucking, wanna play a game? Let's play a game.
Questions, just come on and let's get them out in the chat and address them. Mr. David Troy Nugent out of Utah.
Mr. David Troy Nugent won't be able to get into the chat to address anything because Wrangler's mods, along with Wrangler, already blocked him and deleted his comment, and he's probably timed out for good.
Why don't you grab a hold of your balls and your spine? And if you got any comments or questions, why don't you post them on here?
Again,
Says the guy hiding
Mr.
behind
Tough Guy.
Avatar.
He can't post anything in the live chat because Kimmy, Wrangler, and the mods have blocked him and deleted his comment.
Crazy is that, like, this is how much people are disrespectful and shit, you know, like, it's so fucked up, man. I had that one idiot, that fucking Nugent guy, and he fucking came on here fucking, first of all, he's fucking doxing you all tell. Now, I don't know if he's got the right information, and I don't know if you've seen him lately, but he's been fucking putting out this fucking info or whatever. I'm not going to repeat it, of course, because that'd be fucking retarded of me.
Right.
But he's over here fucking talking shit the whole time that you're fucking, and I'm like,
listen, man, I'm starting just to say, you know what? You can say what you want. Be correct, though.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying too. Like, you know,
Be
like,
correct.
I'm tired of all these fucking, like,
But I ain't worried about any pay, to be honest with you.
That's good. What's up, Bernsey?
Not much. I'm worried about that echo, Tats. How you doing? How's the family?
Is it him or is it me? Because lately I've been getting a lot of people telling me that I get echo when I come in, and it's like, it's fucking weird.
Well, if I'm talking, are you echoing? Oh, yeah, it's you.
Hang on one second. It seems
C. Burns. C.
Yep. You blamed it on the wrong guy.
I
blamed it on me, man.
You know what? I apologize. See how easy it is to apologize?
Oh, shit.
Wait. That's a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. I was wrong. I apologize. Oh, no. People do that?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Apologizing. Oh, no.
Yeah. Actually, I've been, during this time that I've been spending away, I've been coming up with some different, Steven, I don't care. I don't care what they're saying because if you believe what people say on the internet, that way about people that are just butthurt about someone else, usually people that are just upset and angry like that, are usually coming at you sideways.
And you know what? I had a small
theory
on that. I had a small theory on that, and I'd like to speak to you off, like off the live, so I can kind of give you my theory because I don't want to do it right here. But hopefully, like if you got time, and by the time we end this, we could talk a little bit afterwards on the StreamYard when the thing's off, and I just want to ask you because I do have a theory on this what this person is trying to do.
No. I know exactly who this person is. And I know exactly, they've tried this before with the same individual, right? And
What's going
it
on?
makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. Well, people have been trying to dox me since I started this channel, and I've been everybody. I swear to God, if you name somebody maybe in your family, I've probably been them as well.
Are you my brother? I might be. It was you. I knew it was you. It's about time. Show your Mexican accent. Do it.
Órale, vato.
¿Qué pasa?
Okay, stop it. I can see your racism. Stop it.
I know. It shows sometimes. It's just one of those things. Stephen Chili. Let me just tell you a little secret. I would love to go to Utah. There's a lot of beautiful stuff there. But I've never set foot in that state. Is all I'm saying.
Is that have something to do with JJ, dude?
JJ Whispers?
Look, this is the same dude. That's the same dude right there. It's the same dude.
It is the same guy. Yeah. Yeah, I've been Santa Claus too. Everybody. I was Rogue Nation one time. I was Rice Krispie. I was a guy named Havoc. I was who else was I? I've been a lot of damn people. I'm just telling you. And let me just tell you this. I did see a little bit of what this is, and that family who they're trying to dox is somebody who lost somebody at the same time that I did. And that family is very aware of what's going on because I've been contacted about it. And that family is, I'm just saying, they're not playing. They're not playing. They're gonna probably get an attorney if this keeps going on. So
this sounds like deja vu to me. Didn't you go through this before?
Who, me?
Yeah. With the
oh no, it happens to me all the time. It happens to me all the time. It doesn't bother me.
I was wondering because I just worked on a video today that had dummy JJ talking about an email he got from Utah or something like that.
From Utah?
Yeah, I'm uploading.
Hey, listen,
I'm uploading
to be honest
the video
with you,
now.
I've been watching a lot of videos about this guy. It's called what's it called? Something Trekker. He basically finds things on Google Earth, and then he looks at this location, and most of his places have been in Utah. And he goes to these different places and checks out like well, okay. I'm going to tell you something. I may be the only one on the planet that uses Proton. And of course, if somebody's trying to impersonate who I am, they're going to use a Proton email because everybody knows that I use Proton.
Oh.
So it's not that hard. As a matter of fact, if you have and I recommend Proton, by the way. Proton is Proton is like this. You can get as many free accounts as you want, and you can use them for whatever way you want. But I've been impersonated before. I was actually told, by the way, MSG Retired just confirmed that I was talking to those charities that I was accused of impersonating. He's personal friends with the one who I spoke with. And by the way, guess who has my personal information?
They do.
Oh, they do. And guess what? Guess who they confirmed as being an actual veteran?
They did.
They did. They did. Boogity boogity.
Ooh.
Booyaka. I mean, do you really think that I would approach somebody like MSG Retired and be like fucking Dingeldorf Kaiser? Do you really think that I would be doing that? I'm not that smart, but I'm not that dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
but you see, look, Tats, this is what I'm fucking talking about, though. This is the shit I'm talking about, man. These motherfuckers, like, they be doing shit like this, where it's like, they be projecting the stuff that they do onto you, like, what the fuck? Like, look. I walked in this being me. I walked in this being who the fuck I am, and you're gonna try to project your insecurities onto me because you're the one who's sneaking around. You're the one who's fucking crazy and shit. And you know, y'all who fucking over here like want to act like Tats ain't who he is or whatever. I haven't seen him switch up or be any different with anybody. He is who he is, and we don't get things right all the time. You know, we're going to fuck up. Sometimes we're going to let people on who we think are cool, but they're not cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you what.
It just happens.
The only reason why I don't show my face and all that other stuff is simply because my wife and my son requested that I don't. Other than that, I wouldn't really care.
No, that's a good idea. That's good.
Yeah, but they told me, you know, they prefer that I won't. And, you know, I said, well, nobody knows who the hell I am. They can look at my face all day and they wouldn't guess unless you know me personally.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I don't have a problem. I'm armed to the damn teeth. I got more guns than most armories. Yeah, I'm a big gun guy, man.
It's awesome.
I have a lot of guns. It's only because I enjoy shooting. I really have no thought in my head that I'm going to be suddenly invaded by anybody. I just like the sport of shooting, you know.
Yeah.
Wild monkeys that live here in Florida.
No.
Yeah, man. We got a place called the Silver River. If you look up the Silver River one day, you'll see the monkeys that live out there. I used to kayak all the time and visit the monkeys. There's about 1,500 of them that live out there, and they live wild. Nobody takes care of them or anything. They just live out there wild. Yeah, my cat's not even as good looking as your cat. My cat's just plain ass dark gray. Her name's Taco. I got her when she was like 2 months old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't name her, by the way. Her name was Taco when I got her from the pound.
Yeah. I had to rename mine. I didn't like the name that the pound had her, but I wanted to make something, similar so that, if they were talking to her, she would recognize it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we got her from the pound. They were actually going to put my cat down that day that I got her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she had a cold or some kind of sinus infection, and they said, "Oh, you don't want to adopt this cat. We're going to probably be putting her down soon because she's really sick." And I said, "Well, is she treatable? Like, can I give her medicine myself and treat her and nurse her back to health?" "Oh, yeah, you can do that if you really want to." I said, "Of course. Why would I allow you to put her down when I can save her,
No kidding.
Yeah, that was crazy. She was only 2 months old.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, you got to be kidding. Because she was a feral cat, I guess. She was in a litter of kittens that, her mother gave birth to her somewhere out on the street, and she was pretty sick, But yeah, my cat's great, man. I love my cat.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I had a dog for 19 years, and she died after 19 years.
Oh, that's a long time for a dog.
Oh, man, you're telling me. I mean, my son grew up with that dog,
Yeah.
And
how big was the dog?
What's that?
What kind of dog was it?
It's a Shar-Pei. You ever hear of a Shar-Pei?
No.
Right now, my dad is sitting in the hospital right now. He's 80 years old. He's again in the hospital, and now he's got COVID. Who knows? Tonight might be his last day. I don't know. But he's way the hell up pretty far away from where I'm at, so I can't go over there right now. By the way, that phone call I took, my dad's doing pretty well. He just called.
Oh, that's good. That's very well.
Yeah, he just called and said he's doing okay. So hopefully he gets out of there soon. My mother, the problem is my mother has dementia. So somebody always has to be with her at her house. So right now my brother's up there taking care of her.
That's good.
Oh, that's good to have family.
We have, let's see, I'm the youngest of 3 brothers, by the way.
Yeah, me too. I'm the youngest of 1 sister.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the youngest of 3 boys. I was supposed to be the girl. Crazy. My name, believe it or not, was supposed to be Wendy Elizabeth. I would have hated that name. Wounded Warrior Project. They really did a good job on my house. They refurbished it and everything for me.
Oh, you were wounded in war?
Yeah, I don't really talk about it too much, but
you don't have. You don't have to. But I'm.
But no, it's all good. But yeah, I was. I mean, not. I wasn't shot. I was just blown up a couple of times.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's...
Being blown up's not fun. I told you that my nephew's ex-NFL player, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Did he really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Played for the Pittsburgh Steelers for 8 years.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah, it is cool. To be honest with you, like, nobody in my family's ever been famous for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, now the story is basically my brother married their mother when they were very young. I almost said his name. People are gonna dox me. But he's black and his mother was black, and so my brother married a black woman with children, and and no big deal to me at all. I mean,
I don't see any problem with that.
Heck, I'd go black. I dated a couple of I dated a Hispanic girl at one time, a girl straight from Mexico, and she was probably my favorite girlfriend of all time. She cooked like I don't even know what, man. She cooked some stuff.
That's one thing I cannot stand is racism. I don't understand why people are like that.
I don't understand how you can be angry at somebody by the way you're born.
Exactly, because we all look underneath the skin. Underneath the skin.
I can't help I can't help how I was born any more than anybody else can help how they were born. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you can accept me for who I am, then I can accept you for who you are. I think it's ridiculous, man. I think it's a ridiculous thing. And my nephew actually taught me a lot about walking in his shoes and what kind of life he experienced as an African American male. Some things that I never even realized as Mr. White man. I never experienced a lot of the things that he would tell me about and talk to me about and things like that, and things that I observed him go through. I'll give you an example. When my nephew was playing college football, he was up at downtown Disney, which is kind of like, I don't know if you've ever been to downtown Disney, but it's kind of like an open air, got a bunch of stores and things like that, almost like a strip mall, but fancier. And anyway, he was there with a bunch of future prospects to play for the team that he was playing for. And they were all up there just hanging out, having a good time. But they all just happened to be gigantic defensive black football players, right? And because some little sorry ass white security guard was pissing in his boots when he saw these big black guys coming towards him, he thought they were suspicious and they were loitering, and they called the police, and because they weren't buying anything, and by the way, I never bought a damn thing visiting up at downtown. It's too damn expensive,
No kidding.
They were actually there just to go watch a movie, but they were hanging out, going through the stores before the movie started. Yeah. And they were all trespassed for life from Walt Disney World.
Are you kidding me?
Just because they did not buy anything. They were going in and out of stores like anybody else does, window shopping and stuff. I did it 1,000 times in my lifetime.
Wow.
They were trespassed for being black, I guess. That's all I can come up with. And it became a big deal. It actually made some local newspapers and local news stations and things like that because, of course, these were college football players, Yeah. And unbeknownst to the Disney World people, one of those gentlemen's father was a civil rights attorney.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So they kind of stepped in a little bit there, and he took them to task. Let's put it to you that way. So yeah, my nephew was drafted in the 6th round by the Pittsburgh Steelers, and at first I didn't think anybody was going to pick him up because the 6th round was kind of late, Yeah. And he all his football career, I don't know what position you played, but what position did you play, by the way?
I was a lineman, and I was also a defensive. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart.
Defensive end?
Yeah, defensive end.
Okay. Yeah, he was a middle linebacker. He was still a middle linebacker. Let me tell you how crazy this guy was back in high school. I sat and watched a game that should have only been like 2.5 to 3 hours long. That game ended up being like 4 hours long, almost 5 hours long, because he put 6 kids in the hospital that one game.
Your brother?
My nephew.
Or your nephew? Wow.
My nephew, yeah. And not because he was doing anything other than just playing football, but it was like watching a man on the field with just kids because of his size and everything.
Wow, because of his strength, you know.
And because of his strength, he was just a monster. And
Wow.
that, by the way, I never fear a damn thing when he's walking down the street with me.
Damn.
Like,
Oh,
he
yeah.
will definitely turn
Wow.
somebody inside out, messing with his Uncle Tat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, good guy, man, and very good guy. Made good money, and I don't mind saying he made probably about 35 million over the 8 years that he played.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got to do a lot of things that I never would have ever got to do. Like I got to drive his Lamborghini Huracan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a badass car. Let me just tell you something, though,
Jeez.
man. As a guy that was driving not a Chevy, a Toyota Corolla at the time, when you hit the
Wow.
gas just a little bit on a Lamborghini Huracan, that shit takes off like a bat out of hell. Like your butthole ends up in your mouth. Like it is powerful, man. The other
Yeah.
thing is the the door handles on like a car when you reach in there and you pull up on the door handles.
Yeah.
When you're driving or when it's just locked, the door handles recess into the door.
Really?
So you're not just reaching over there and grabbing it. You have to hit the little key fob, and then the little handles come out, and you grab the handle and pull it open. And that's pretty crazy, man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his car was like, it was beautiful too. It was like an orange like a orange popsicle color, if you can imagine what that looks like that kind of a color. Beautiful car. But he had a few cars, but anyway, he's as down to earth as he's always been, even before he played in the NFL. I mean, he's a great guy, man.
Yeah.
And right now he coaches for a high school in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so good guy, man.
So he's taking his info and spreading it.
Jane was never a Steelers fan. Shame on you, Jane.
Hey, I'm from Indiana. I got to go with the Colts.
But you can't help who you're drafted by. You know what I mean?
Suck.
I was hoping that he was drafted by like a Florida team because that's where I'm from. I was.
Oh,
always
yeah.
hoping-
It'd be easy for you to go and see him.
Yeah, I was hoping that he would down here, but they didn't pick him up down here. They kept going through all these team names. I was watching the draft on TV. And I was actually at work at the time, and I'm sitting there watching it on my computer. What I wasn't supposed to be doing, but it's my nephew. He's in the draft. And what is my nephew doing, by the way, during the draft? In his bedroom playing Madden football.
Really?
Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing. He said he was doing that. He was doing that because they were going to call him. You know what I mean? He wasn't even watching it on. He was so damn nervous that he just wanted to keep his mind off of it. But he said everybody kept coming in my room saying, "Oh, we're on the 5th round. We're on the blah blah blah," and he's like, "Leave me the hell alone. When they call me, then I'll know."
Yeah.
And when they said Steelers, I was pretty happy about that because Steelers are a pretty legendary team,
Yeah, they were. And they still are.
Yeah. I mean, and by the way, their head coach, Tomlin, excellent guy, man. Excellent guy.
Is he?
Coach Tomlin, very nice guy, man. And by the way, what was his name, man? I met him and we went to his house. He invited us over to his house, like was Big Ben Roethlisberger. That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, man. I ate dinner at his house and everything, just like I was family, man. I felt like I was part of the family. Very down.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, man. Salt of the earth guy, man. Like he would, like if you're on the side of the road and you had a flat tire, he would stop his car and definitely change your tire for you. Like he's very nice guy, man.
In the hallway of a high school, anywhere USA, there was a bully that would pick on a different kid. It seemed like every day, a pack of back-slapping buddies, laughing and backing him all the way. His screaming girlfriend make him believe in everything he'd say. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Is this thing on? And then one day some kid who he'd beat up a couple times before realized to even his surprise, he probably could indeed take more. And with that, he hatched the evil plan. He gonna make that devil pay. He walked up to him in the middle of the gym and he found the nerve to say, he said, "You gonna hit somebody? You gonna hit me too. In fact, you're gonna hit me every day because now I'm picking on you. And as crazy as this might sound right now, I ain't stopping until I get through. It's too late to beg for mercy. There ain't nothing that you can do. Is this thing? Is this thing? Is this thing working? Is this thing? Well, that bully, he just laughed and laughed, of course. So did all of his friends. And he beat that kid unmercifully for days and days on end. Only slightly less impressively to that girl and all of his friends, who would eventually secretly start hoping that the kid might win. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Is this thing on? You may never hear him say this because he thinks that we still don't know. But winning that battle every day cost our bully the war a long time ago. And of all the scars that he got to show for every blow that kid sneaks in, the worst one's knowing that tomorrow he's gonna have to get up and fight that kid again. Is this thing working? Is this thing? Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working?